What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Lots of people. Got Neo's here, Alex HD, Lord Mackey, Banks, Chaplin, Juan Valdez, Pam Pam, Andrew Gilman, Danny Fan. On got Jerome SPPD, Belgian 007, Alex also creamy over there. So the balance is live. If you guys, for those that are saying about the changes aren't live for me yet, they are. You have to update your game in your app store of whatever title you use, whether it's iOS, whether it's Google Play. You have to go in and update the game in the updates. That's how you get the update to go live. So the update should be live, I believe, for everyone now. That's how you do it. If you haven't done that, then the update's not live for you. Matt doesn't think the new card will be as good as everyone thinks. I mean, maybe not. I have no idea. The balance changes went into effect already. About 3 o'clock this morning, my time. So they've been live for like 8 hours. Yes, the balance changes are through. You guys have to update the game, man. I'm telling you. Alright, so this is my Adventure Locked account. We're opening on the locked first to see what I get. And then we'll open on the main, because the main's where all the big stuff's going to be. Hunter Jimbo. I'm okay with that. I do get a legendary out of this pack. And Aerostorm before, apparently. Woodland Critters, okay. And Stom. Alright, that's interesting. And Key. It's interesting and Key. Don't let that happen again. We had it. Interesting. Nathan leveled up. Don't have enough Cartman coins. Don't tell me what I don't have, game. It's interesting. Pope still 6 cost. Okay. I mean, according to people, let's see, in my Discord from Red Links, they haven't announced any delay. There are people still saying that the buffs aren't live yet. But this was 2 hours ago. Interesting. There's nothing directly from Red Links claiming that it's delayed. At least not in my Discord that I have with the dev team. So that would be the best point I would have. Interesting. They should be. I don't know why they're not.
Welcome to the shop.
I don't have any answer for you. Because if I'm not getting it directly from Red Links telling me, then I don't know the reason.
There sure are a lot of rares, and you keep getting them.
Then I guess we play Pope Call Girl till it dies.
Huh, a rare. Kinda sweet. Oh, yeah.
Need some coins, because apparently I'm broke.
Come by anytime.
I mean, that's true, Creamy. Red Links does tend to have issues off the rip. All right, well, let's see what the main's got going on. do 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 do. Callgirl Pope 2 for the win, yo. That's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I did forget to adjust the audio for South Park, so there's still no music yet. That's okay. Cancer Data playing low gold. It's always reset is always very cancerous. All right. Let's see what goodies the main gets. Please give me Shield Maiden Wendy. Or if you give me ×2 Inuit Kenny, I'll be okay with that too. 650 cash, thank you. That's a lot. No power serums. Thanks, game. 21 Scout Ikes. 42 freeze. Raise.
Yeah, you probably only deserve
We
a
get
rare.
some
Piggy.
Nathans, okay.
Rare, that's a
Swordsman
start.
Garrison. Alright, that's cool. Get him closer to 6.
A rare card, that's okay.
Then
I guess.
Carmen, alright.
That
3
is
amazingly
epic.
Randy. Not amazing.
Epic.
12
Fucking
transmog.
superhero saving the
Sweet.
day. I've heard tales of this. Legendary.
I mean, Minberry Crunch is fine. I do love me some superheroes, but man, are you kidding me? This game, man. This game just will not give me Shield Maiden Wendy. It will not give me freaking... I actually want Anyway Kenny now. Oh, there's a new update. Is there, though? Is there, though? Is there a new update, Red Links?
Only a rare?
Is that what we're calling it?
Wow, epic.
Neutral bundle, okay. Dragon Slayer Red's not what I need. A Keen bundle. Key. Transmog at 6 will be a game changer. Maybe? Alright, I need to keep requesting my boy.
Welcome to the shop.
Welcome to the shop. Thanks, Carmen. You need those mint berries? Dude, I'm not bitching about Minberry Crunch. You guys know me and my
Rare,
super.
rare.
Free gift to Gut Space Toilet? That's unfortunate. Hate to see it.
A rare card, that's okay, I guess.
Adventure is the theme today. I know I can get the bonus pack, but I don't feel like it.
Excellent choice.
Yay, the assassins.
Oh yes, oh yes.
I don't know if Nip Nicole, like getting 10 Nip Nicoles is worth it. I'll get 2, 3. I'll get 3. I'll get 3. Yes, a wise purchase indeed. Thanks, Butters. That's freaking weird, man. It's weird that nothing's been changed. But, like you guys said, it is Red Links, so... Yep, Psalm. So, I'm wondering when Psalm gets his change, right? When Psalm actually gets his change, will it tell you the difference between damage? Like, because obviously the range is what's changing, right? So will it specify how much damage you're doing at the, the certain range or at distance? Like, is that going to be separated out? Or are you only going to be told, excuse me, what's kind of going on? So this over. So you got the Coon Mission event that's for 2 days, then a collection event, and of course they reworked Timmy and he's at the focus. Timmy and Dar, the same event. Okay, let's go Red Links. Witch Doctor token, Medusa. Why? just why? Sharpshooter Shelly, Chaos, Infiltrator, Nathan. All right, so you can try out Nathan with his rework whenever the hell that happens. Like whenever that actually goes live. It's just gonna be Nathan, Deuce, a Witch, Zen. Like I can just see it now. It's just gonna be Pope. People probably won't even play Pope, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people aren't even gonna play Pope in this event. It's just gonna be Dar, maybe Archangel, and it's just gonna be the obviously Hermes Kenny, the 2 legendary cards. I mean, like I feel like most people will be running 6-point decks. We do get cheesy poofs as well, allegedly. But I assume the new card will be a potential reward from that. But I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, so on Friday marks the return of your Cheesy Poofs event. It will also mark the release of Changeling Red. I do have the video on Changeling Red, if you guys have not checked that all out. See, I even have a link right there. There's a link right there. Don't forget that today these battles do they? Today? So will it description updated to match? Okay, so that answers my question right there. It asks. I asked like, is it going to tell you the difference in damage? So apparently, Psalm's description will change to match the damage he does, but Pope Timmy hasn't been changed yet, or none of these have been changed yet. Yeah. Kind of frustrating. Kind of frustrating, Red Links, that you haven't given us the given the update, man. I did update the game. It's not there. I mean, I'll see if there's another one, but I doubt it. Oh, I need the apps. App Store. Yeah, I updated Phone Destroyer today. Recently updated. Yeah, they don't seem live for anybody yet. See, here's proof. Updated recently. See, account today. Phone Destroyer. Done. Like it's up. I've updated the game, so I don't know the reason behind the delay. Not only just for myself, but for all of us. So they did startup manager improvements, other stability improvements, and technical tweaks. It talks about Changeling Red. And that's it. That's all the update talks about. And then I had the update when I loaded the game. And it's like, come on, really? Like, what are we doing? So I've updated the game. I don't know what else to tell you. I guess we just go through the Coon event until maybe the changes change at some point. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Play 6 matches, destroy 9 phones, play 21 range units. Okay, well, I might as well enjoy my first deck since it's going to die here soon. I'm going to have to update it when Pope Timmy's dead. He's not dead, he's just not going to be as good. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. Played this guy many times.
You thought
Yeah,
I
hope
was
hope still the same, man.
save the
The
day.
Coon has mastered all forms of combat.
See, this guy's on the same. This guy's on the same page. He knows. He knows what's up.
I am Toolshed. Hey, ow! Mosquito incoming.
I love that this guy's like
You'll never see me.
trying to troll on me to say that I wasted money on this game,
Don't try this at home.
and clearly he did the same thing.
Can't be it. Fast pass, go. Slowing down. Yeah.
Clearly he did the same thing.
Call girl's got this.
This is for Mr. Awesome.
Man. Bug repellent, never.
When clearly he did the same thing, man.
I honor my people. You can't kill that which never dies.
Cower before me, silly heroes. Don't be so rough.
Mysterion protects the
My
weak.
nose is bleeding. Transmission received. I am Miss Berry Crunch.
Beware my return. Can't kill that which never. This is for Mr. Potter. I return to the shadows.
You're getting stoned.
Mysterion
Swarm
protects the
away.
weak.
Bow before the
Wow, so much skill, dude.
Beware my
Good
return.
job. Good job. Wow. Yeah, I knew Satan was coming too. I mean, no network connection? South Park broken now? Okay, we're gonna change the audio settings because I forgot to change it. Why is Thug Life a thing? I mean, I was a fan of Thug Life album. I don't see why it wouldn't make. I don't know either. Yeah, day after reset really does suck. But I mean, it is what it is. This is frustrating, man. I waited ample time. I waited ample time for the update to go, for the update to work, and it's not working. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I do.
I fear no one.
You sure about that?
Let's fix these idiots.
No line between Potato Farm and Whale Territory?
Forward. Villains, your time is up.
Oh, he doesn't even take ability damage? Man, you gotta love that.
You're meaningless.
Gotta love that he doesn't even take chomper damage. That's my favorite.
Don't try this at home.
Death to humans.
I know I'm gonna get mid-berry crunch here.
The Coon has mastered all
my
forms
God, I
of
did-
combat.
Spirit of the forest. I am mighty and minty. Oh, that's your stank. I'm the only one with real power. Spirit of the forest. Medusa, kill it.
Supervillains have no hope. Am I the fast pass? Go.
Oh no!
Transmission received.
Mysterion brings justice. Ow.
Oh no, Satan gameplay.
Mosquitoes, bite.
return.
Huge! Nothing can stop me.
Never
Nope.
powerful.
I'm gonna use that for call girl. Smarter than that.
My nose is bleeding.
Supervillains have no hope. The buzzing has finally died down.
Villains are time. I should have read the instructions better.
Chopper doesn't do anything cool.
For the elders.
Surrender next.
Cyborg supremacy. Zap.
Mysterio drinks
Guess it's time to drink.
Spirit of the forest.
Beware my return.
Cowards for me, silly heroes.
Swarm away.
Move!
Spirit of the...
Ooh!
I fear no one.
I'm Toolshed.
Mysterio protects the weak.
Move!
My studies prepared me.
Bug it,
How come I always lose?
You can't kill that which never dies.
What? Calm down, guys. It's just a game. Satan's actually a nice guy. Yeah, apparently. Apparently he is. Good lord. At least he didn't poison New Kid. Dude, that was too funny yesterday. Was too funny. I guess I had to update this description now of trying out the new balance changes. Sort of. But not really. Like, come on, man. Oh. So do you get like guaranteed copies of Coon then? You get 2 Coon? Just 2. Cool. Right, these new things are getting, are getting annoying. I don't know. I'm just like, this sucks, man. Sucks. It sucks that this update isn't live. This totally backfires everything. That's a good question, Red. I don't know. I don't know if you would get two Mysterions out of that. I really don't know. I mean, it all depends. The big question is going to be, when does Changeling Red unlock? So what arena does she come out in? And actually, maybe that's visible now. So I'll have to look that up. I'm going to try to look that up after this match. See if we can answer that question. Because that's going to be the ultimate question, man, is when is she, like, when is she unlockable?
Prepare to be crunched.
This kind of sucks. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend lava here. Same idea I have. Okay, interesting.
Don't fuck with the McCormick.
Transmission received. You are meaningless.
Move!
Zap. Gee. Bingo.
Ouch! Don't be so rough. I honor your reign.
Am I bleeding?
Free and attack my beauty.
Amplification overload.
You better call your parents. I
Guilty
have
pleasure?
Fear.
Somebody else using superhero sci-fi. I thought I'd see the day. That's how you stop that from being a thing.
This wedgie is unreal.
Mosquito.
Unless this guy has Satan, man, I have a real good shot to win this one.
Mind your business.
Neo.
There he is.
Nothing can stop me.
Unless he has Satan, I stand a real good chance. Immediately cast out Satan.
The buzzing is finally dying down.
See you, losers.
Oh, I'm breaking my own rule.
Move.
Boys are wimps. I am mighty and minty.
I'm breaking my own rule, guys.
You can't kill that which never dies. Mysterion brings justice.
Baba broke the rule too.
I'm the only one with real
Open
power.
if you got him.
Beware my return.
Of course, he's attacking new kids.
Samuel.
Light him up.
This is for Mr. Potts.
I am a supreme being.
This is not Guess it's time to drink.
You can't kill that which never dies. Mysterion protects the weak.
I'm getting indigestion.
Fear me.
Beware my return.
I don't even care about your Satan. Don't even care about your Satan. Still win. Would Satan be less of an STD? What's a neutral card? Ooh, Rusty with the 12 raid. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Where are these updates, Rusty? What's going on? Where are these updates at, Rust? I'm very, very confused. The lack of balance changes. Very confused. Oh boy, my boy Scuzzy. Coming in hot. Okay, these little new banners, because I'm getting them on my other account, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with these up. There we go, 7,500. All right. 7,500. I have no idea, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused because
Rare.
every time I have a question, man, usually Red Links hooks us up in the Discord, right? They hook us up in the creator Discord, and they ain't saying a damn thing. And that's what's kind of frustrating, because normally in that Discord they're like, "Oh, there's a delay." I wonder if in the South Park Discord they're saying something. In like the actual South Park Discord. Oh. Dude, I haven't looked at the actual South Park Discord in a hot minute. Anything in the general chat? And they saying the workday's already over? I guess that's true. I don't know. None of the Discords seem to be saying much of anything other than people kind of trolling at the fact that there's no update yet. This is kind of frustrating. I don't know what else to say. Other than that, this is frustrating as hell. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. They're not saying anything. Yeah, that's true. Thagorus, they talked about updating new kid levels past 25, upgrading card levels past level 7 as max. That was all discussed a long time ago. Nothing obviously has been done. So, I have no idea. Is there anything on the dev update in the post from Toller or anything? I'm gonna go to the last. I don't know why I'm going to the last page. Like, that's gonna be what I need. Is there a new thread, maybe? Talking about it? There's no new thread. There's nothing. We're literally blind. That's that's weird. There's literally nothing saying anything about what's going on right now. That's the most frustrating thing I've ever seen. Toller said they were looking into the problem. What's up, Wally? Man, that's weird. I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, I need some ice. Be right back, guys. What's up, Robert? You expected the 4th legendary to be Mecha Streisand? Like, I get that people want, like, Mecha Streisand will never exist in this game. I'm just throwing that out there. The legal ramifications of having someone, even though with someone's likeness to a real person, there's no way this game would do that. They felt sorry for the Pope used and changed their mind? I hope not. Like, the Pope change still needs to happen. Like, that still needs to be a thing. Still needs to be a thing. With that nice outfit.
Multi-pass?
Multi-pass?
I'm a scout.
He is a scout.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really just don't think like Mystical is going to be taken out of this meta. As much as I feel like some people want to be like, oh man, is Mystical going to be completely dead now that it's going to suck?
Mind your business. Where's Father Maxi?
I honor my people.
What's this guy doing? Every assassin he can possibly put
This is for Mr. Posse.
in his deck?
Your move. Knock it out.
Jesus, Stacy.
I return.
For me, silly heroes. Give me power. Don't be so rough.
The amount of effort this guy's putting into this. Okay, I think I'm just going to accept this fate here and use that to reset myself.
Mysterion protects the weak.
I also need to play Corbett.
Is
Obviously I
Call the
did.
nurse.
transmission received.
Prepare to be crushed. I will sacrifice you.
Right?
You can't kill that which never dies.
Better have Satan, dog. Here he comes. Satan incoming.
Powering down.
No Satan. Okay.
Mint and berry flavors are delicious.
They are.
I'm getting indigestion. This is for Mr. Possum.
This wedgie is unreal.
Beware my
I think the partial joke that
Swarm away. What?
You really pissing me off again? I'm home. Moo 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 moo.
Let's go get
Cyborg supremacy.
The tablet.
The buzzing is finally dying down.
Yep, yep. Not okay.
I am very correct. Can't be it.
I'm under attack from the rear.
I return to the shadows.
there we go.
AFK Arena again? Don't want
Osmatic. I think they should have just changed the dynamic of Call Girl and Pope Timmy. I think they should have just limited all I think they should have done for Pope Timmy was make it to where he can't summon a Warcry unit. Just do something like that. Just make it to where he can't bring a unit back that can do a Warcry. That's it. That's all it needed to do. I think that was the only thing, in my opinion, that really hurt him. If you just remove the ability to do a Warcry unit, then Call Girl can't be brought back, right? Then you can't. I mean, then you can't bring back Incan. There's like certain cards you can't bring back. But that would just limit the interaction. I don't think completely reworking him to this level was what they should have done. They're trying to shift the game in bits and pieces in a way that basically you've taken the game and you've built the meta to what it is now. You've worked for this game's been out for almost 4 years, and you've slowly migrated it to this point. And then now all of a sudden they're trying to resend some of that back to a point to where there's more balance. But the problem is that you forced our hand so hard into one direction that it's going to be real hard to kind of come back.
Beware my return.
Like they're completely changing the way that obviously cancel cards work, right? To some degree. A lot of the cancel cards that used to be ridiculously strong aren't as good anymore. They're really trying to focus on
Transmission received.
Mysterion
I am
brings
mighty
justice.
and minty. Peak and deadly.
Nothing can stop. I return to the shadows.
Move.
The buzzing is finally dying down.
I must slow my breathing.
I'm home.
Mysterion protects the weak.
Move.
dude, don't sleep on Commander Had, dude.
Hey,
I'm the only one with real power.
Don't fuck with the McCormick.
beware my
Samuel.
return.
Roar. Cyborg
No, don't leave the lava yet. Stay in there.
Amplification overload.
Chaos will reign.
This is for Mr. Possum.
Shock.
Suffering the power.
Jeez.
Dude, you can get back all the energy you want.
I return to the shop.
Game's GG's right now.
Multi-pass?
Bug repellent? Never!
Or you change the dynamic of what Pope Timmy can do. Like, change the dynamic to the way that Pope Timmy can only revive units based on cost, maybe?
Save the day. I am Big Berry Crunch. My studies prepared me.
I am a crazy.
I'm getting a suggestion.
Moo 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 moo. This legend is unreal.
There. Not there.
Own the day!
This is not for you.
Come before me, silly heroes. Oh, how come I always lose?
Ooh. Light him up.
Mysterion protects the weak. Hey!
But like, it's just there's so much focus that they're trying to do in, you know, they're changing the way that cancel cards work, right? They're changing the way that you know, they're trying to focus the gameplay to assist what looks like more mid player base. So a lot of Silver League and Bronze League and Wooden League, more so than they are Legendary. But then there's no incentive for someone that's at the higher end of ladder to stay there. There's no incentive. There's no incentive to go above 8,500 elo ever. So even when I saw this last update, like, there were people that were pushing up into the 10,000 elo range. But once you get to 9,000 elo, and I don't know because I don't get to that point because I suck at this game. Once you get to like over 9,000 elo, it's much harder to find a match because so few players are at that top end of ladder. Because there's no reason to. You don't get more bottle caps for Team Wars. You don't get higher chance of legendary drops and lockers or anything like that. You don't get better rewards and PvP packs. Once you hit 8,500, that's it. That's the maximum amount of rewards you could get for in any scenario in this game. You're not incentivizing the player base to strive for higher marks in Legendary Arena, so a lot of them are D-ranking, right? Once you hit that 8,500, what's the point? That's why people are D-ranking back down to 7,500, 8K, even lower than that sometimes, and then picking on people that are trying to work their way up to 8,500 with people that should be in 9,000, 10,000, whatever it is, and they're not really incentivizing those players. So like at some rate, you're pissed off because they're purposely D-ranking, but at the same time, they're doing it because they have the ability to do that. And Red Links isn't incentivizing or forcing their hand to say, hey, get to the highest end. This is what can happen if you do. Like, there's no incentive to go beyond Arena 15 at all. Why would someone strive to go above 8,500? So we've already got 3 guys: Sheik, Jokes, Magoats, and Joey Van Halen. These guys don't have to do anything now. They're done. They've reached the pinnacle already. Right off the rip. Right at the very beginning of the season, they've already reached the pinnacle. There's no point to go beyond this point now. All 3 of them, and probably because most of them, maybe they've played some today, but Jokes is normally at the top end of ladder. He's been number 1 or top 2 or 3 in ladder for a long time. So maybe his reset is right here at 8,500. If he resets at 8,500, what's the point of him playing at all season? I'm not saying he's not going to play. He obviously is. He streams too. And he's a good player, but it's like, what's the point? He's reached the pinnacle. He's done. He doesn't have to do anything else. For the next 27 days and 8 hours, he's accomplished everything he could possibly accomplish. Like, they need to go to another tier in Team vs. Team. Platinum League. Totally agree. There needs to be a level above, so have the top, say, 100 teams, whatever it is. Because there's 4, however that math would work out. Say top 200. I don't know. Or the top 50, 60 teams, something like that. Put the best teams in Platinum League. And incentivize your team to do that. Also, like, punish teams that aren't at 50 that are in gold or above. If you're in silver or bronze, you may not have a team of 50, and that's fine. But incentivize or force your hand for a team in gold league, or say that whatever the league above that could be, maybe platinum, force them to have 50 players. If they don't have 50 player teams, then they get thrown in some, I don't know. Then they get punished for that. I don't know what else to tell you. Like almost every team in Gold League should have 50 people in it. Because the people in Gold League generally, not all the teams, but generally the teams in Gold League are taking the game seriously. So, you know, you force certain teams to be at 50 at all times. Because like you can't, because like teams are exploiting 46, having 46 players, and even my team has discussed that at times. Even Nambla's discussed that at times we were like, okay, let's not be at 50 because then we'll play against other teams stacked at 50. I don't know, but there has to be like a certain wiggle room of balance to where if your team's at a certain level, you can't have less than 50 people. But I mean, if you're say running a 40 stack and you're going against a team that has 50, that's potentially 10 more runs you got to go up against. That's 10 more runs you have to account for, potentially well over 1,000 points that you don't have. So even if you're still there, I think he streams on Twitch. So I think he streams on Twitch. Well, I'm not 100%. I'm about 90% sure he streams on Twitch. Okay. What's his in-game name? No, go to top players. It's not showing up. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything on Twitch. I mean, it's not Jokes, Jekez, which is how it is in game, so I don't know. I don't know where he streams. It doesn't look like... I mean, it might be on Twitch, but it doesn't seem to be... It would be nice if, like... it would show people that, like, stream on Phone Destroyer, right? Like, if it would show people that, like, recently have streamed on the platform. Like, that would be nice. So... I don't know. I don't know where he's at. But he streams somewhere. I don't know. I've heard that he streams, but yeah, again, I haven't seen it. Unless he's on YouTube somewhere. Unless he's on YouTube somewhere. I don't know. I don't know why I put so much effort into this. There's someone posting them playing against him. I like that the For Me section, the For Me section right now of YouTube is me streaming, and my video I just posted today. I don't know. I guess he doesn't stream. I guess that's a lie. I guess I've been duped because I'm not seeing him. But then again, the YouTube algorithm is about as efficient as Red Links with this update. Man, this is annoying. They're not. I don't see them
Now open
live.
some more.
I thought they were. But they don't seem to be live for me. I mean, I have the update. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close the app just to see. I don't know. The highest rank in top 1,000 I've ever reached. 300 and something. I don't really strive to get super high on stuff like that because I know I'm not. I don't play. I'm never gonna play a deck that's gonna get me in the top ranks. Plus, I'm just not good either. So I'm just never gonna be a top ranked player, and I'm completely content with that. A lot of the decks that I really enjoy playing are not truly meta. I play meta cards, but I don't play meta decks. If that makes sense. I don't like playing Satan. I mean, I play Satan. I have to play Satan on my adventure lock. I really do. I see I'm almost top 300 now. But
Mysterion protects the weak.
oh, okay.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Oh no, please don't have Dusa.
Beware my return.
Okay, superheroes. Superheroes and fantasy. Well, that sucks even more. All right. I lose that cycle, but that's okay. Can still make up for it. It's not that meta decks are boring. It's just that like people are gonna play this game differently, right? Like people are gonna play this game differently, or any game. And it's not just this game. Like any game, they're gonna play it differently. And for me, I'm gonna play the decks I'm gonna play the themes I like.
Hey!
And the themes I like are sci-fi superheroes.
You can't kill that which never dies.
I'm not a huge fan of mythical.
Hide before me, silly heroes.
Powering up.
Mysterion brings justice. Ow. Surrender now.
Run away. Ouch.
Beware my return.
Probably gonna get punished for
Call
this.
girl's got this.
Mysterion protects the weak.
Mysterio, I'm back.
Kneel.
Yeah, I knew Satan was coming.
You can't kill that which never
I was
dies.
hoping for Mintberry Crunch there, but I didn't get it.
I mean, I'm really just a nice guy.
No.
Your move. This is for Mr. Posse.
Oh, hell.
We're wimps. Ouch, don't be so rough.
I return to the shadows.
I mean, I lost this bar here. That's a guaranteed.
Nothing.
Am I bleeding?
I am a supreme being.
Beware my return.
I am
Mysterion brings justice. You can't kill that which
How is that already back in rotation, dude?
Mysterion protects the weak.
I'm calling some BS on this.
Mysterion brings justice.
Mosquito incoming.
Don't fuck with the McCormicks.
I return to the shadows. You can't kill that
Bug
which never
repellent,
dies.
never. Ouch.
I'm gonna call some BS on these rotations. That's all I'm saying.
Mysterion protects the weak.
None of the changes are live, BNAP. I don't know what the hell's going on. But none of the changes seem to be live right now. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, yeah, I play to win the game too, but I'm a competitive enough person that it comes to a point where if I lose enough consecutive matches in a row, at some point I just like it wears on you, right? But for the most part, you know, I obviously, you know, have fun playing this game. Baba again? But
I am a supreme being.
you know, but there's times where this game gets, you know, on my nerves. It gets hella annoying. I don't know what to play here. I have a really crappy rotation to counter this. So I'm kind of just
Has mastered all forms of combat.
just trying to play here. I mean, I know I have a lot of energy, but I don't really have anything to play against this.
Don't be so rough.
I mean, I know I'm losing a bar. It's okay, because Showgirl won't die like she's supposed to, but that's, you know, it's cool, whatever.
You're not cheating.
This Reggie is unreal.
Traveling witness me.
I know Baba plays Satan, so I'm just waiting for that to happen. Because Baba has no skill.
I bring chaos.
I mean,
Cyborg supremacy.
where's Randy going? Please explain to me where Randy's going. I'd love to know, guys. I'd love to know where Randy's going. I just updated the game and it worked.
Transmission received.
These claws shred flesh.
Okay, well, I mean, I've updated the game multiple times. So, I mean, I'll try again. I don't know what else is going on. So, I mean, the game is, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Because I have the update on my iPad. It's there. See, it's right there. Recently updated. Well, I mean, I'll close the game, reopen it, see what happens. I don't know. Psalm's description hasn't changed. And Pope Timmy's still 6. Oh. I don't know what's going on, man. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, all these news need to go away. It's annoying. Go away. Also, I heard someone saying something. Did they do a shadow nerf of Cow Stampede? Like, did they move slower? Has anyone else noticed that? Because apparently people have been saying that Cow Stampede doesn't seem to go as fast. Is that true? Like their initial, like their charge animation, right, is slower than what it was before? Like, Mimsy's not moving faster. So these balance changes have not taken effect yet. I really want to try Nathan out, being completely honest. I don't really know what I want to do. I think I want to try to change my deck up a little bit. But the problem is like the main deck that I've been using is one of the few ones that seems to actually work. Where did I leave off last night on the free account? I completed the first Call Girl event, or like mission, and I got to like almost 1100 rank in ELO. And that's really about it. And I really want this to 5. I want freaking Shieldmane and Wendy to 5 for the love of God. They adjust things without telling us. I mean, that's true. That does tend to happen. Sometimes. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to play. Maybe try like a sci-fi fantasy, maybe? Wonder if I can make a sci-fi fantasy work. If so, I want this guy in it. Probably throw in Mecha. Obviously visitors. Throw in Randy. I feel like Sizzler Stewart, though, if you play sci-fi now, like Sizzler Stewart is almost, you have to play him. And to me, that really kind of sucks. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it feels like you're defaultly forced to play him as a card. And I feel like Call of the Drow Elves is almost a must now. Like, he's so freaking good. I feel like DSR needs to happen. I feel like Transmog needs to be happening. Hanky makes sense to help Kyle. I don't know who else to put in here. Because, I mean, honestly, I really don't want to play Satan, but I feel like the only way to win right now is to freaking play Satan. And I feel like Gizmo Ike's just gonna die too quickly. I don't know, maybe Sizzler has to happen. As much as I kind of don't want to, but he just seems like a must-have. So where are my weaknesses lie here? I've got enough range. I've got tons of fighters. So, one thing I wanted to mention, that I was going to mention at one point in a video that I never made. I think that one of the big things, and like back to my discussion that was not a rant as discussed earlier, with the way the meta is shifting. Tanks are dead in this meta, especially now with Pope Timmy being nerfed or reworked. There are only 2 tanks, in my opinion, that still have validity in this meta. And it's Zen Cartman and Kuhn, and that's it. Those are the only tanks, in my honest opinion, that have any merit, or not merit, but have any value in this meta now. Zen because of his cheap cost, He's just going to soak up damage, be a distraction, and that's all he's going to do. Coon, because you compare him with other superheroes, superheroes are going to be arguably one of the better themes now. I mean, they're already good, especially in lower arenas, but even in Legendary Arena, I think superheroes are going to be moving on up in the world now. But Coon's still viable because he has that teamwork ability to be paired with other superhero cards. I honestly feel like all the other tanks lost some value. I mean, Henrietta, maybe. I mean, because she couldn't be poped anyways, even before his rework. So she still has, I guess, some. I don't know about Murph, though. Because, I mean, like, you see so many people. How many matches have I just played now? Especially at top-end ladder. How many people have ran any tank other than Zen or Coon? I'll wait. Because the answer is none. Like, that's just the honest truth. It just feels like that part of the game is changing. I mean, fighters are really good now. I mean, people at high-end ladder don't play Santa. I don't give a crap what they're doing to Manbear Pig. No one's going to play him anymore. Scuzzlebutt's dead. He's too high cost. I guess maybe Hunter Jimbo, but that'd be the only other one. So maybe 3. It's Hunter Jimbo, it's Zen Cartman, and it's Henrietta's a B choice, right? And Coon. Those are the main tanks, realistically, that anyone's going to play. At high tier, I'm talking 8K above ladder. There's only 3 tanks that are being played. I'm not talking all over the course of the meta. I'm talking high tier ladder, 8K and above, where the people that have invested the most time and effort and financial focus into the game. That's it. Those are the main tanks, man. Hardly anybody's playing any other ones. That just kind of shows the dramatic shift that once was, in my opinion. Is that we're getting to that. And I don't count Castle Defender because, yes, I get he transforms into the Crusader, and the Crusader's technically a tank. But with the change to Pope Timmy, it also hurt Archangel Bradley a lot. Not to say that Archangel Bradley's not playable, just to say that's going in a different direction. Part of me wants to play Alien Drone. I feel like Alien Drone is such a good defensive card, but at the same time, that feels really dumb. And then part of me wants to play Cyborg Kenny, even though I suck with Cyborg Kenny. I never play Cyborg Kenny right. Maybe I just go with Mind Control. Because I gotta get that under control, man. Oh, the days when commons used to rule the world? I mean, that feels like 3 years ago now. That feels like 3 years ago. That feels like a long time ago. So 4S Monkey primarily
This is for Mr. Posse.
is to deal with, man, superheroes, dude. Superheroes Adventure, okay. That's a bar loss.
Beware my return.
I am a supreme being.
Where did Mysterion go?
Mysterion brings justice.
It's like Ghost, like, disappeared.
Something
Hey,
wrong with integrity?
Arr. You can't kill that which never dies. I will sacrifice
Is my breed not good enough for you? Light him up!
Beware my
This is for Mr. Posse. Bingo. Amplification overload.
On my command.
Level 5 Satan.
Pogo's got this.
The cue is measured all forms of combat.
That's the hell I go.
Man. Mosquitoes, bite. The buzzing is
Forest monkey, bro. Forest monkey, bro.
Kill that which never dies.
I'm gonna really make you reconsider lightning bolt now.
Touch it, see blood.
I'm gonna lose that bar sadly to Hanky.
That's your stank.
Beware my return.
South Park is nothing without Tegrity Farms. Hey, it's plant-based.
Nothing can swat me.
Hey, you people are monsters.
Okay. Definitely should have given up the first one. Okay. I don't think this deck's that bad. This deck has potential. The cows were a cash grab. They slightly feel that way if they don't work. Defeat 15 sci-fi themed units? I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be doable. Does anyone who played Dwarf King Clyde? It doesn't feel like that. Level 5 Satan only canceling Kyle the Drowns is hilarious. Yep. Pro plays, man. Pro plays was only canceling Kyle the Drowns. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. Okay.
Fuck dwarves.
You're pissing me off.
That's gonna hit my Kyle, isn't it?
Spirit of the forest. Ow. Yow.
Welcome it, you got him.
Rip.
I am a supreme.
Gee,
Bingo.
hey,
Roar. This is shock.
I get Forest Monkey played against me?
I need a beer.
Moon gives me power. You are a fool.
Hey.
I'm just waiting for Nathan Craig.
Weaklings.
What are you Sataning there, dude? Nothing?
Ouch. Oh, hell. Hey. Ouch.
What the hell, man? You Sataning there, dude?
Death to humans.
Take flight.
Spirit of the
Don't
forest.
fuck with the McCormick.
Jeez, I thought I'd be tougher.
Shoot you.
Hussein ready.
I never. I never miss. Dragon. Freeze!
Oh, hell.
Freeze!
I am a supreme being. Light him up. Now. My dust.
Hey, nothing.
Gee.
This wedgie is unreal.
On my command.
Powering down.
Wow. Draw! Everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite thing in the world, man. Drawing. Nothing better than a draw. Nothing better than a dang draw. I'm gonna keep, I don't know, closing the game, updating it, reopening it, see if it fixes it. Because I have no effing idea what the hell is going on. I have no earthly idea what the heck's going on.
Bone destroyer!
Because, I mean, I'll go do other stuff, man. If Red Links doesn't want to work. Because I wanted to make some video, you know, I wanted to make some content. I wanted to try some stuff out with the new cards and the reworks and all this stuff. But it looks like it's not going to be fixed till tomorrow at this rate. There's an update for the update coming. I mean, this is frustrating, dude. Oh, Eraserhead 14, huh?
On my command.
Oh my
I know your thoughts. Stand down.
Rip.
Supervillains have no hope. Am I fucking your mind? Am I?
Yeah, why is everybody always picking on Pope Timmy?
Multipass?
Fast pass, go.
Act like Pope Timmy's good or something.
Hey!
Or not Pope Timmy.
Ow.
Mecha
Stuck
Timmy.
my toe.
Kill!
Timmy.
Call the nurse!
Call girl to save the day.
Something wrong with integrity?
Violence is not the answer.
He's way too far away.
Something extra for a special kick. Hey! You people are marking your... Move. Hey! Oh, my weed not good enough for you? Yeah.
Okay.
I am at peace.
You got him. Bingo.
And
Bam. Pap. Roar.
You're really pissing me off.
Bingo. My nuts.
Ow. Jump.
Well, I think I'm gonna go for this dog.
Roar.
Not okay.
surrender now.
Pap.
Spirits on the floor now.
Bingo. Pap. Zap. Roar. Amplification overload.
Thank you.
Here.
I am Dr. Timothy. My mentalism is unlocked.
Ladies first. Boys are wimps.
Integrity crushed.
I am mighty and mighty.
Something extra for a special kid.
There you go. Nice. Hey, dude. Good game, dude. Oh god, this commercial again. Because, you know, people just want to beat each other upside the head with a chair. And then they decide, oh, just kidding, never mind. Oh, just kidding, never mind. I strictly didn't want to pimp slap you in the head with a chair. I want to watch you play Mighty Party Battle Heroes. Such a crazy commercial. That's as far as I get in the battle pass. Man, this is frustrating, dude. It was supposed to, like, why is this not a thing? Red Links, fix your game. Eraserhead, you're 0-2 against me now? I'm sorry to hear that, man. But GG's to you as well, man. I don't know. I don't understand what the hell's going on. I really don't. It's so frustrating. It's like everything that I wanted to do today is now for naught because Red Links isn't working, and it's just annoying. Yeah, I don't know. If you can buff all the tanks to make them more viable, what would it be? I don't have an honest answer there. I mean, I guess it's more... Because, like, even if you say, okay, we give all the tanks more health. I mean, that's one thing we could do. But if you give them all more health... I mean, the cancel cards are still a thing, right? You still have Transmog, CM, and, I mean, even though it's not as good, Unholy Combustion's still a thing. So if you give them more health, it basically makes Unholy Combustion force you to not cancel a tank and to more focus it on canceling something else. But if you give the tanks too much health, then that also could be a problem, as some of their abilities are still really good. Like Asimo really is a strong card in the fact that his freeze is good. His charge ability has value. It freezes a unit. Like, freezing units, not only does it change, it changes two key things. One, it stops opponents from moving, but it also resets who they're focusing on. The freeze does two different things. It doesn't just stop them from moving for 4 seconds, it also resets them. So you could reset in a way that could potentially benefit you, but the problem is if you give the tanks too much health, like say you gave every tank 20% more health. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a number. If you gave them 20% more health, is that enough? Is that too much? I don't know. It depends on the tank. Because if you gave 20% more health to Man Bear Pig, does it make Man Bear Pig better, even with all the changes that he's about to get? No. Maybe. In certain situations, in low tier ladder, hell yeah, it does. In Team Wars, with no cancel, hell yeah, it does. Because then all you got to do is just get Man Bear Pig down lane. Just think of a level 5 Man Bear Pig in Team Wars with no cancel card. Coming at a level 14 new kit. With 20% more health on top of everything else he has. He'd be unstoppable. He'd be unstoppable, man. Like, the fact that no updates live, that the update's not live now is frustrating. So basically we've turned this into a mini, like, podcast. I'm going to be honest with you guys. So I have had an idea for a podcast for a while now. The problem with that is that if I did a podcast for this game, number one, who would even show up? Because this game's dying. Number two, I had an idea for a structure for the podcast. And part of my ideas actually came from like Warped. Like, if you guys don't know who Warped Me Blade is, he makes content for this game as well on YouTube. And he's much better at this game than I am. He's also in Free to Play Wales. So he's in the NAM fam. But I thought about doing something along those lines, like where I showcase videos. Like, you guys could send me video clips of like stuff that's happened in game, and I could break it down and critique it. We could talk about like different, a sort of different stuff. But like the amount of work that I would force myself to put into it was something that deterred me from doing it. And it still could happen. I also, if I did the podcast, I would air it live, and it would be on Mondays, because Mondays are days I have off from my job. And I know not everybody has that day off, but I feel like Mondays would be a good day for it. I had made some progress in doing it, but Fakeablito, thank you for the $1 in super chat. I appreciate it. You know, it still could happen. But I'd have to get some pieces moving in a certain direction, and I'd have to get off my own lazy ass and work on it to put it to the level that I would want. But I have actually thought about doing an actual legitimate podcast one day a week. And like, I would set a specific time that I would do it every Monday at a specific time. And because Mondays I feel like would be good, because the balance changes would generally come out on Mondays. Right, so almost every Monday we'd have balance changes to discuss. There would be no gameplay. I don't know how long the podcast would go for, and then we'd just be talking about different stuff within the game, showcasing clips that you guys want to show. I could showcase and discuss like tactics within my team wars or something like that. Talk about all that kind of stuff, and do guests for other content creators and stuff if they want to do it. So that was my thought process. And I've been slowly kind of working on it, but not at the same time. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what but to go back to my point on tanks, I don't know what to do to make them really better. Because in all honesty, thank you for subscribing, Fake. Appreciate it. If I start a new free-to-play account, maybe do it on BlueStacks. Maybe. What's up, Chad? So, yeah, because Red Links is focusing. So they're working on. Obviously, cancel cards are changing. Range cards are changing, right? Range cards are changing to be more glass cannon, less health, except for Medusa Bebe and Master Ninju, who have insane amounts of health. But for the most part, it feels like tanks are kind of falling out of the top tier ladder of meta. And it's more of a focus on fighter cards, spells, and like range cards and cycle. But cycle is always important, and then playing this dude. So, like, that seems to be where the main focus is, and it's just like, yeah, the update's not showing up for me either. The update is not actually live. It's a ruse. But yeah, I've had an idea to kind of make like a a podcast for this game, but I don't know. I've been sitting on my hands over it. Yeah, because I mean, like, you make glass cannon range cards, but then this card's got 1130. Ninja at 5's got almost 1,000. And I'm close to getting her to 5. I don't even know what she is at 5. I mean, insane amount of health is what she has. It's just ridiculous. I can update? Wow. Yelling. So much yelling. I have updated the game. I've updated the game multiple times. You didn't have the developers on? I doubt they'd be a part of that. I doubt the developers would be a part of it. But I'd have to really work because I'd have to really make some stuff for the podcast. Like, there's some overlay ideas that I want to do. I have some material that I've worked on and saved. I have an idea for like an intro and stuff like that for it and whatnot, so it would take some work. But I mean, I'll try seeing if it, I mean, I don't know. It's updated even in my app store, so I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, you can't update it again because like I'm updated to 5.3.1 unless there's an update beyond that one that I don't know about. They made Medusa a glass cannon, dear god, she already has big damage. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to change her. I'm just saying, like, for the most part, it seems like the main focus with range cards has been to make them more glass cannon. That seems to be the main focus. Rumor is Red Link's cut a deal to stop Hayden. I hadn't heard anything about that. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. I guess the update won't be live really till tomorrow. I mean, it's just dumb, man. Like, what the hell's going on? Why do you do this to me, Red Links? This is when I have time off. This is when I have my time off now. Why are you doing this to me? Can't update the game on BlueStacks? I don't know. But I mean, they're done with work, man. Like, they've gone home. I highly doubt like they're gonna rush back in to try to fix whatever this problem is. I feel like they've just given up and moved on.
Swarm away.
Well, we got a free gift. We'll probably get a free gift again tomorrow. Because this thing's broken, man. Don't give me Mysterio. Please give me Vampire Crunch. No!
The buzzing has finally died down.
You are meaningless. Yo. Don't be so rough. I have failed.
You can't kill that which never dies.
I'm a master gadgeteer.
I know I'm gonna bring back Vampire Crunch. I'm actually trying to do that on purpose.
You can't distract me.
You know what you're thinking, Druzy? You just brought back Vampire Crunch. I know, I did that on purpose. Just to get Sataned.
This is for Mr. Posse.
My stepdad prepared me.
Just to get Sataned.
Don't try this at home.
Beware
I
my
should have read the instructions better.
Mosquitoes,
I
bite.
return to the shadows.
Ladies first.
This is for
Too
Mr.
much
Posse.
slow my breathing. Snake, this for me.
Mysterion brings justice.
No.
Beware my return.
Call down the safety.
You're gonna give me Vampire Crunch again. I didn't want him that time.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Bite the helmet, never.
Gross. I know your browser history.
Oh, there's Satan!
How come I always lose?
Now he decides to show
Beware
up.
my return.
These claws. Human.
Shouldn't I be in Mystical?
You won't like this area. I'm the forest. Villains, your time's up. Not funny.
Supervillains have no cheating.
I like
This is for Mr. Billionaire.
Spirit of the forest.
Go, Mysterio, and brings justice.
The amount of times I just got Midberry Crunch.
Transmission is so equal.
South Park belongs to
The
the
amount of
king.
times I just got Midberry Crunch, man. Oh, dude. Ooh. I have no idea how the new red would work with Mysterion, to be honest. Received a gift from using emojicons inside the matches. Man, that's the other thing. Why in the heck have you not added more emotes? Like, look, I get it. If you want to, like, I mean, you charged $4 for a pumpkin head. Charge like $5 for emotes. Like, have Butters emotes, have Randy emotes. I don't know, have different ones. Like, that, I mean, it's just Wendy and Carmen, that's it? That's the only emojicons you're going to put in this game? Yet you look at, like, Clash Royale, do they have how many emotes? Tons and tons and tons of them. I'm not saying, like, I want to pay for emotes. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying, like, I want them to be charged. But if you want to incentivize someone to potentially spend money that way, make new emotes for like $5 or something. I don't know. That would be something that would be cool that you could add to the game that wouldn't really be, I feel like it wouldn't be a ton of work on Redlinks' part to implement that system. And they could potentially get some profit off of it. Like, it's not an obscure amount, like to say like $20 or something. Like, as long as it's something minimal, right? You could have all the major kids. You could have Stan, Kyle, you know, Butters. You could throw, you know, Kenny in there, Randy, whoever you want. Like, you could have a whole bunch, a slew of different options. You already have the voice lines. Like, there's no way you don't have voice lines there of, like, the different characters, you know, laughing. Also, look at my rank, 666. That's bad. I've got the satanic level right now, and globally, but like, you could just throw in a bunch of, like, there's a bunch of different characters you could just put in for like different emojicons, right? That's all I'm saying. Just throw in different ones. I feel like a lot of people, there's not a lot of incentive to really pay money in the game. The main thing is Battle Pass, right? You know, you pay for the Battle Pass. And that doesn't even necessarily have to cost you actual money. If you save your in-game cash, you can use it for the Battle Pass. Like, that's one incentive. But the only other thing that most people would agree on that they would potentially spend any amount of money on would be for emojis. That's it. I can't think of anything else that you could, like, sit there and be like, well, I mean, that's something. And make it to where you can have slots for emote. Yeah, exactly. See, Hayes, that's exactly how Clash Royale does it. Where you have, say, 5 emojis you can have. 5. Right? And they don't have to be all the same. They don't have to be all have a laugh, a cry, a fart, a mad. You know, all the different tiers, right? Like, you could have it to where you could have, you just have 5 emojicons you can slot, right? And you can have a variety of different characters. You know, it doesn't have to, and then, but you keep the wording in there. You can keep oops, you can keep good game, right? Nice outfit, you can keep all that stuff. Keep all that there. But then have your emojis be 5 or 6 slots, variety of different characters. Redlegs, I'm helping you here. I'm helping you right now. You're welcome. This is free advertisement. I'm not even advertising them. I'm just giving you free ideas. Like, you just slot your 5 or 6 different emojicons, and you just do it based on different characters of the show. I mean, think of how many characters you could throw in there. So many. Parents, kids, doesn't matter. I would love to have a Mr. Mackey one where it's just like, okay, like he just, like my new kid could just say, you know, could just have Mr. Mackey head just pop up over my new kid and just be like, okay. Like, that's all I would want. That's all I would want. I mean, I'd want more than that, but that's definitely something I would want. I would want to just immediately see Mr. Maggie's head floating over my new kid. Saying that. I'm telling you. Just think of all the different voice lines from the show that you could just implement into emojis in-game. With like some of the most, all these hilarious lines, right? Like you could have Mr. Slave, a Mr. Slave head pop out and be like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." Like, that's all you need. That's all we need in life. It's things like that. Just have one, yeah, Timmy just pop up and be like, "Timmy!" Immediately. It'll be the best thing ever. Come on, Redlinks. Give us emojis. Give us more options. Right? And you already got some voice lines in game, right? Have the different superhero characters, right? You could just have an emoji that's like, Midberry Crunch! And then that's all you gotta do. Is just have Midberry Crunch right there. just popping in. The emoji's there. I actually would buy an emoji of Satan with his voice line, "Come on, kid, it's just a game," or something like. Just Satan's head pop up with his in-game voice line of like, "Come on, kid, it's just a game." Because if like someone's like laughing and farting on you, you could just immediately have just a Satan head pop up and just reflect what you're really feeling at that moment. Take it easy, kid. It's just a game. Like, right? Just have us. He doesn't even have to verbalize it. I just want Satan's head to pop up and then that voice line to be played out. That's all I want. I'm saying that's all I want to like 15 things, so I need to stop doing that. I need to stop phrasing it that way. That is something that I would like. That's all I want. If I just keep saying that's all I want, eventually people will understand what I'm trying to say here, right? Speaking of Satan, I know, right? Thank you, Nitro. Thanks for the friendly reminder. I don't know. That's all I want. Oh, man. Reset day, dude. Reset day is something else. I don't know. I'm just really disappointed because I wanted to try out Psalm on the Adventure Locked account, right? Try Nathan. I really want to try Nathan out. I really think Nathan is going to be a lot stronger. I think people are going to sleep on Nathan. I think Nathan's his increased knockback and all that stuff, I think is overlooked at how good it could be. A Professor Chaos laugh, that would be great. You can have all the Goth Kid emojis. Like, just think, we could have a line of Goth Kid emojis. So when a Goth Kid event comes again, right? I could just have a head of Pete being like, "How's your conformity going?" Right off the bat, right? Henrietta just telling me that life is pain, let me show you. I could just spam Goth Kid emojis when there's a Goth Kid event. I also want a Scuzzlebutt one where he's like, "Friend." That would be saved in my top 5 or 6 all the time. If I had a Scuzzlebutt emoji that was just friends, That's all I need in life, right? That's all I need. Although the next emoji that's added to both YouTube and Twitch down the road will be Scuzzlebutt on my channel. Just saying. Tally saying you want to get high? I would love the one where it's just like Tally saying like I think the line, Tally's line that has made me laugh harder. I think there's been like 3 or 4 times in South Park where I've just laughed so hard I fell out of my chair laughing. And one of those times was in the Crippled Summer episode, right? Which Crippled Summer is in my top 10 episodes of all time. It's so good. But in the Crippled Summer episode, when Tally has this whole intervention thing, when Tally sees it goes, "Oh, you brought washcloth?" When the way it's phrased and the perfect fluidity of the timing of that, I fell out of my chair laughing. Like, I laughed really hard when they showed, like, you know, they kind of showed, like, a montage of Tally's backstory, right? Of him, like, finding a girlfriend and then getting a washcloth. And, like, but that first time when you see Tally seeing washcloth on the couch when he's in his, intervention, I lost it. I lost it. I don't. There's been like 4 times in the show where I've laughed so hard that it just hurt me. And that first time I saw that was it. And that episode had so many gems, right? You had the shark basically rape Nathan, and that was hilarious. Just all the Mimsy and Nathan shenanigans in that whole episode. That episode as a whole was just so it's just chock full of so much greatness. And but then like the first time he sees washcloth, I lost it. I couldn't take like all the crescendo and build up from that whole episode just was just magnified to a new level in that scene. And then like him yelling at Butters when he like gets the air dusters for like computer parts, and he's like it's not illegal. And he takes it out. He's like, not now, walking on sunshine. Lost it. I mean, there's so many good scenes in that one. An underrated episode, but the first time he sees washcloth, dude, I lost it. I could not. I'm trying to think of what else like really made me lose it. I also lost it with Butters Bottom Bitch episode. I think when I heard Detective Harris yell, "Come on, I can fit more of you," I lost it. I couldn't even. The whole frat scene, the frat scene episode when he's when he plays the fake hooker, like. Just him yelling in the frat scene, he's like, "Come on, I can fit more of you." I lost it. I lost it so hard. My fiance and I both were dying of laughing there. And that episode as a whole was just so bad because every time you think he's gonna be like, "Freeze! I'm a cop," and like he does it like the most obscure times throughout the course of that episode. But just him yelling, that episode was just too much. Oh, dude. I couldn't even. I can't emote saying how hard could it be? I don't know. Like I said, they've got all these voice lines. Also, I laughed really hard the human centipede episode, right? When Cartman gets so excited, he goes, "Oh my god, and I have an iPad and it shits in Kyle's mouth." Awesome. Like he goes on when he goes on Dr. Phil, talks about like his mom constantly rapes him, and then like when you have the parent with the kid, he goes, if I was gonna rape my kid, I'd at least kiss him first, and he like reaches over and gives him a soft kiss on the cheek. like what? Oh man. Oh, the Tisk, the Dog Whisperer episode? That one wasn't bad. It definitely had its moments, right? Can we at least get some dinner first? Because I like to be wine and dined before I get... I mean, South Park's had some gems over the years. Don't get me wrong. I've had some gems. Who wants to get covered in the Jonas Brothers hot foam? Gems. I'm telling you. Gems, man. I'm not being aggressive, I'm being dominant. There's a difference. I think. Go neutral. We'll go Seafy. At least Pasks, right?
Yeah, you probably only deserve a rare.
Ooh, we get some Michael. I saw some Michael sneak in there.
Rare and lame, just like you, new kid.
All right, guys. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. I know I could play on my other accounts, but I think I might call the stream there. Even though we had a lot of people tune in, so I do appreciate that. We had like 40, 50 people at one point on Twitch, and we had over 100 on YouTube, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it. Do some other stuff. If the update goes live, I mean, I plan on trying to make some content at some point with some of the new updated items and really kind of try them out on different levels, but I was really hoping to do it today, but I guess not. But I think that's going to be it for me for right now. Maybe I'll be back later, I don't know. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. And